Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on substitution. There are many formulae in real life that have important applications. Formulae are made up of different pronumerals. At times we will be given the value of all but one of the pronumerals, and we are asked to find the value of the remaining one. Some important formulae that we have already used are A equals L times B. That's the area of a rectangle. A equals half times B times H, the area of a triangle. P equals 2L plus 2B. That's the perimeter of a rectangle. And D equals S by T, the relationship between distance, speed and time. So let's have a look at some examples of how we are given a formula or an equation. We're given all but one of the values and we have to find the particular value. So here we have V equals U plus AT, a very famous equation that you'll meet later on in physics. And we have to find the value of V when U equals 6, A equals 9.8 and T equals 10. So we substitute all these values into the equation, and we've done that here. When we get to the second line, we know, because of order of operations, we have to do the multiplication first. So that gives us 98. So V will be 6 plus 98, which is 104. Number 2, S equals UT plus half AT squared. This is another very famous equation. Again, you'll meet it later on in your schooling. Find the value of S when U equals 8, T equals 4, and A equals 9.8. So we've substituted all those values into the equation. So 8 fours are 32. That'll give us half by 9.8 by 16. So that's 32. Just use your calculator to work that out, which gives us 78.4. So when we add those two together, V equals 110.4. If A equals B squared plus C squared, find the value of A if B equals 4 and C equals 5. So we substituted the values into the equation to give us that line. That's 16, that's 25, so A equals 16 plus 25, which is 41. Next equation. If W squared equals M squared plus K squared, find the positive value of W if M equals 5 and K equals 12. This is important. We only want the positive value, so you have to follow that direction. So if M equals 5 and K equals 12, you substitute those numbers in. So this line gives it, that's 5 squared is 25, 12 squared is 144. Over here we get to that line, you add those two up to get 169. So if W squared is 169, and we only want the positive value, therefore W equals the square root of 169. It's actually the positive square root of 169, or plus the square root of 169. So W is 13, because 13 squared is 13 squared is 169. So the square root of 169 is 13, so W equals 13. And number 5, if K equals 2Y plus AB, find Y if K equals 40, A equals 3 and B equals 6. So again, just follow the rules and substitute the numbers in. We've done that here. 3 6s are 18. That leaves us with that line there. If we subtract 18 from both sides, because that's a plus sign, we get that line, which leads us to this line. So 22 equals 2y. That's the same as 2y equals 22, so you can swap those around if you want. Divide both sides by 2. So 22 divided by 2 gives us 11. That side divided by 2 gives us y. So if 11 equals y, that means y must equal 11. So this video has given us a good introduction into substitution, where we are given a formula or an equation with a number of pronumerals, and we're given the value of all of the pronumerals except one, and we have to find the value of the given pronumeral.